Let us discuss how to implement auto scaling. So for that, sign into AWS Management Console, search EC2 service from the list of services, or under compute service we are having EC2 service. So in the left hand panel of the dashboard it shows the auto scaling having two feature: launch configuration, auto scaling group. So in auto scaling group, the user create the auto scaling group by passing the parameters. So when we choose the auto scaling group, it will redirect to the page of EC2 auto scaling group creation dashboard page. There the user can able to create the auto scaling group. Similarly, the other feature is launch configuration. In the launch configuration, the user can able to launch the auto scaling configuration. So what it how it works and what is the requirement of it. So the user has to specify the minimum size, desired size, maximum size. So minimum size, maximum size and desired size, and the capacity varies between minimum size to the maximum size. So desired size are, let's say, 2, and these two are scaled out as needed. So depending upon the situation or requirement, it is going to scale out. So when we click on create auto scaling group, so there you have to specify the auto scaling group name, then launch template. So if you have already any template, so you can choose, or you can create the launch template. So from auto scaling group creation, you can move to launch configuration. Otherwise, first the user has to create the launch configuration. After that, the user has to configure the auto scaling group, because this information is needed while whenever we are configuring the auto scaling group. So in the launch configuration, the user can pass the required informations and able to create the create or launch the auto scaling launch configuration template. So in the launch configuration, requires a launch template name, then template version, template tag. So auto scaling, you can add template tags if you want. Source template, if you have any template using which has been created previously. After that, choose the machine image. So from this list, the user is to choose the AMI required for the auto scaling configuration. Then instance type T2 micro, T2 nano. T2 micro is pre-tier eligible, it is written. Then key pair, otherwise do not include this. Then VPC or EC2 classic. Then security group, either default security group or you can use any of the security group. Then storage, and click on create launch template. So in this way we can set up the auto scaling group and launch configuration.